All right, now we look ahead. The Grand Strand will be packed this weekend with visitors, and one of the festivals is bringing them from all over the U.S. It features a moonshine cocktail competition, locally grown wines, and some amazing craft beer.
ABC 15's Amanda Kinseth is live in North Myrtle Beach at one of the businesses taking part in the big event. Good morning.
Good morning. That's right. Duplin Winery will be there with your tasting tents and everything for Coastal Uncorked this year, right?
Correct, Amanda. We're so happy and excited about being there. This is our first time at Coastal Uncorked, and we're excited to be able to pour our wines for all your viewers.
Absolutely. You got your brand new location here at Barefoot. So, Jonathan, tell me a little bit about these wines. Why don't you pour them and, you know, give me a little tidbit on each one that people will be able to taste this weekend.
Amanda, of course, we're a muscadine winery. There's three types of grapes in the world. There's Vitis vinifera, which are European-style grapes like your Merlots, Cabernet, Chardonnays. There's the Vitis labrusta, the grape that grows up north like your Concourse, Niagaras, Catawbas. Then there's the grape that grows down here in the south, which we call Vitis rotundifolia, which is a little too hard for our southern boys to say, so we call them muscadines. And in the muscadine family, there's 72 varieties, and actually I have 4 here. We have one which is Sunset Red, which is our basically a sweet red wine. And Sunset Red is actually a estate-grown grape. It's the Coastal James, and it makes our best-selling wine, Hatteras Red, but it also makes the estate version, which we call Sunset Red, which is very sweet red wine. We also have my mom's favorite, and this is Magnolia, and this is probably the reason why I was born right here. But Magnolia is a very nice, even, medium wine, almost like a Riesling in taste. And Magnolia is the one that Martha Stewart had rated in 2008 her favorite summertime wine, and it's the one that we actually use during our dinner shows to marinate our chicken. Then we have our 2 best-selling wines here in North Myrtle Beach, which is our Sangria White and our Sangria Red. And I'd love to invite all your viewers to come out and sample them.
Wow. You know what? You can try them all out this weekend. And you know what? If you're looking for a little one, you might want to try this one, guys.
So many great things out there, all at Coastal Uncorked this weekend. It's happening Labor Day weekend at Broadway at the Beach and Celebrity Square. The first event, Chocolate Under the Moon. Talk about enticing. That starts Friday at 5 o'clock, runs until 9 at night.
And there are plenty of events Saturday and Sunday as well. Too many to mention, so we're going to send you over to their website, coastaluncorked.com.
Well, God, we've been talking all about everything that's happening over Labor Day weekend. So many awesome events. This one is certainly no exception. The massive celebration of wine, beer, local cuisine. So many restaurants, vendors, all kinds of things going to be at Broadway at the Beach this weekend.
Yes, Coastal Uncorked. It's actually a change in venue for the first time in the event's history. Let's send it over to ABC 15's Amanda Kinseth. She is live at Duplin Winery, who's participating, and they're brand new to the Grand Strand, right?
That's right, brand new right here up at Barefoot, and you'll be able to taste all their different wines. And this morning, we're bottling some wine,
We are. So, Amanda, if you will, we'll just smash this down and let go. We're going to rinse the bottle out right here, take the bottle off. This is our mason jar wine here. It's called Sippin' Sweet, the way we did it when I was a kid. So, we'll come over here. We're going to cut this gas on, so turn to your left. We're going to count for 5 seconds.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Cut it off. Now come over here. We're going to fill it up. Just lift this lever up. And we're going to go kind of slow so we won't have a head that forms on the wine. Almost like pouring a beer
Just
in.
like beer, yeah.
That's right. So we're going to fill this up 750 milliliters. The government wants it exactly at 750 milliliters, but they actually give you 10 milliliters to go either way. But we're going to fill it up right here to this line.
All the way to the top.
Easy. A little bit more.
All right.
Don't want to cheat anybody. All right. Now we're going to put a lid on it. With mason jar wine, you actually have to drink that wine within 6 months. So screw it on real tight. All right. Now lay it down here with the smooth side up. All right. And we're going to hand label it. So put your hand right here and mash this little button right here, and it's going to spit out a label. Got it?
Wow.
And this mason jar wine makes it a lot easier. Just have a little line right here, line it up, and you just label the wine itself, and just
pick it up.
Very easy. And then we're going to put a seal on it. Make sure that nobody opens it, takes a sip before it's sold. So
good idea.
Take this little sealer right here and put it on top right here, and we're going to lay it right across the back.
Perfect.
There you got your
bottled my first
bottle
wine ever. Yeah. What do you guys think?
No cork required.
Exactly. I think you're going to have to bring that back. Of course, we will wait until after work to sample
Label, the seal will not be broken.
Of course not.
No. Coastal Uncorked happening this Labor Day weekend at Broadway at the beach. First time there, Celebrity Square. The first event, Chocolate Under the Moon. What a way to kick off. That's Friday night from 5 to 9.
You had me at chocolate. And there are more events Saturday and Sunday. You can find all the information at coastaluncorked.com. Looking ahead, the Grand Strand's going to be packed this weekend, and one of the festivals is bringing visitors from all over the U.S. It features locally grown wines and some amazing craft beer.
ABC 15's Amanda Kinseth is live at the Duplin Winery in North Myrtle Beach, one of the businesses taking place in Coastal Uncorked. Good morning, Amanda.
Good morning. That's right. You'll be able to taste all the different wines that y'all have here. And we're bottling up wine this morning and boxing them up next, right?
Correct, but the final process is in the bottle room is always putting them in a box so the consumer can take home with them or take it to the grocery store. So what we do, government rules, we of course always have to make sure that we put our date on here.
Right.
And then we want to come over here itself and make sure that we can put a label so we know what kind of wine that we actually have on the actual inside the box itself.
Right.
And then the final thing is we come in, we put our bottles inside, and I'll let you do this if you like. Grab you some jars.
And I like that you talk about using mason jars, why you do that and how all that started.
So when the winery actually started, we were too poor to be able to afford wine bottles. And so a local moonshine supplier in Rose Hill, North Carolina had mason jars. So we went to him, we bought mason jars, and we actually made wine in the mason jars itself. And as I told a little bit earlier, when we started the winery, we of course did glue, didn't have self-adhesive glue on labels. So we actually had to lick our labels to actually get them to stick to the bottle itself. So after every spaghetti dinner at home, we would actually lick the labels, put on the actual bottle itself after we already bottled it. But we've been doing mason jar wine now for 39 years.
I love that. And you know, when we started this morning, he's like, this is how we did it when I was a little boy. So it was great to see how you guys have spread all throughout the East Coast. Guys?
So cool. Coastal Uncorked happening this Labor Day weekend. Of course, all those great events, and it begins on Friday night, 5 to 9 with Chocolate Under the Moon.
And this is the first time it's being held at Broadway, and there are more events Saturday and Sunday. We have all of it over online. Of course, you can go to coastaluncorked.com to learn much more.